This is the design of Adolf Hitler, communicating about the design of Adolf Hitler as the manifestation, position, placement and being that he was while here on earth from a unified consciousness field perspective. Now, human beings such as Adolf Hitler and George W. Bush are manifested balancing point placements within and of the unified consciousness field. As has been explained, the unified consciousness field is a collective manifestation, is a collective manifested experience of human beings as mind consciousness systems within this world. And you have anomalies such as George Bush and Adolf Hitler manifesting as a collective design of human beings as mind consciousness systems. Now, I've done an interview perspective on George W. Bush. This interview perspective is specifically related to Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler's manifested expressive, brutal nature within and of the unified consciousness field, as seen through the physical eyes of human beings, was depicting the nature of human beings as mind consciousness systems, as the nature of the mind that human beings have accepted and allowed themselves to become. So everything that George W. Bush and Adolf Hitler has manifested and is manifesting as the experience of themselves, and the actions they take specifically against other human beings as mind consciousness systems, is exactly what human beings are doing within themselves towards others. How? Simple. Self-dishonesty and self-deceit. Human beings proliferate in the enjoyment and seduction of self-dishonesty and self-deceit towards others. There is no human being in this world that is absolutely brutally honest from the starting point of oneness and equality with another human being. There are secrets, there are hidden agendas, thoughts, emotions, feelings suppressed in the presence of other human beings. Simple moments of self-dishonesty and self-deceit towards another human being within this world proliferates to the manifestation of a balancing act point which manifest as Adolf Hitler and George W. Bush. Understand, this perspective I'm giving is from a unified consciousness field perspective, as human beings of mind consciousness systems. Have a look. You have an entire world with billions of human beings. Each and every single human being has a conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind. That unconscious mind generating the creation of the unified consciousness field. Thus, in every single moment you are self-dishonest and self-deceiving towards yourself in the presence of others, that moment is manifested through into your unconscious mind placement into the rest of the world. Now, this happens with each and every single of the billion human beings. Then occasionally the anomalies come through, that is in the manifestation of George W. Bush and Adolf Hitler, for instance. They are the manifestation, projected example of what exists within each and every single human being. It is fascinating because human beings say, I am not a murderer, I am not a killer. You are. You are in moments of self-dishonesty and self-deceit, where you kill yourself and murder yourself as life of oneness and equality. Human beings, the shame, the great, the sorrow is extensive when you start realizing what you have accepted and allowed within yourself as a mind consciousness system, depending on self-dishonesty and self-deceit to exist and protect and defend your own existence, including justification as a mind consciousness system within this world. Thus, as suggested with the George W. Bush and and here now as the design of Adolf Hitler, I suggest you place Adolf Hitler within and as you, and you apply self-forgiveness. Apply self-forgiveness from accepting and allowing yourself to murder all those human beings, to kill all those human beings, to become the wrath of man as mind, to have intentions of killing, to have desires of killing, to wanting to correct this world with force. Within that, you correct your mind consciousness system placement within and as you. Because Adolf Hitler exists and George W. Bush exists because they are within you as you, of what you have accepted and allowed yourself within you and as you. And those 2 points are the most effective human being placements to place within yourself and apply self-forgiveness for and as. To release yourself from the unified consciousness field and the unconscious mind placement within this world. Perfect examples of unconscious mind self-forgiveness direction for self. To release yourself from the unified consciousness field as the mind consciousness system within and as you. Thank you very much. This is the design of Adolf Hitler.